touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Turning it on. Gets it past the marker. Touchdown, Longhorns! Once he got some room, it was over.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside, and he loses the ball deep in his own end.
That's a breathing sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball.
They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. And the Roadrunners will hustle from the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Leaves it with the back. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. They'll go for it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Illinois is running away with this one behind an offense.
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer. That's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score the touchdown.
On the move from inside his own 20. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Scanning the field, it's McCown. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Roadrunners need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to find another play. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give out of the gun. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKR.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Roadrunners will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Takes the handoff. It's Baxter. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And the Longhorns in a good spot here with second. There he goes! Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Longhorns!
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. Might as well give it to him again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. 3 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Smith, touchdown, Texas! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
That's why, as a defense, you have to gang tackle this guy. You've got to bring multiple bodies to the party because he's just way too strong of a runner. It's too hard to tackle this guy one-on-one.
And how about the running back, man? That's a grown man. Like, you can tell, once he gets his feet moving, he is hard to bring down, breaking tackles, making plays. This is a guy that doesn't need a great offensive line because he continues to make plays, even when they're not there to be made.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as this drive at 2nd and 12. Broadway quarterback keeps it. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The Roadrunners are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. And he goes down back at the 1-yard line.
And man, is that just an indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And the Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wide open, it's a foot race. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Texas offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Hard running there. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the returner will be brought down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the most important safety sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try, right? Give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and get into the locker room with your tail between your legs.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorn! They tackle a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. He picked that thing up and took it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his... And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession. After this, it'll be a wrap. He leaves it with his back. And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Nothing quite defines a season like seizing an opportunity. The opportunity that comes when the #1 team in the country comes into your house and you have an opportunity to stake your claim to one of those coveted playoff positions. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Longhorns will kick it away first. And he'll bring it back. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. So South Carolina's offense comes onto the field first today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being able.
Oh, he's got some spin. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin side. My goodness.
And after giving him the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go.
Oh, ball's out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll go to the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this offense has really gotten to a nice rhythm here on their opening drive of the game. Running the ball, getting it down now into a goal-to-go situation. They really have established a bit of a physicality here early. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Unleashes it on the run. Intercepted. And they'll close in on him return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Got room to work. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Longhorns! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they got it up to the 47-yard line. The Longhorns with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Touch pass on the line. Wide open spaces. There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
You know, oftentimes...
Just enough time for one final play in this half. With jet sweep pass. Can't get him to the ground. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the corner of George Rogers Boulevard and Bluff Road, Williams-Brice Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross.
27, and the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Quick pass on the fly motion. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Touch pass on the jet sweep. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. Powers through the defender. It's a seam wide open. Lots of running room. Inside. Touchdown, Longhorns. He would not be denied. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. And the ball will be grabbed at the 30-yard line. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that, pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people's points in this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams.
CD5.
Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Staples.
Oh, we're playing LSU. Oh, we play LSU. Alright.
15 minutes. I think I'll remember, but hold on.
You said the only constant is change.
LSU, we're gonna beat you.
Over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Longhorns will put total weather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The LSU Tigers offense will have the first possession of the game. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point. I do think they have to move.
And it's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's kind of a kick to the gut because you think, oh, how can I get this game started conservatively, not turn the ball over, get the positive momentum, get that first hit out, and the first carry, your running back sticks it on the floor. Defense recovers. That is not the start you drew up.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And the visitors start their day with nothing stopped at the line of scrimmage. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Quick pass on the jet motion. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it and avert the turnover. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Dances away to buy time. He'll pull it down and run.
There's just nowhere to go there, and it started in the pocket. It was collapsing, the quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, and give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to run it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Looks as if LSU... Up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. To the ground with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go right back to it. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
Oh, you got two all the way around this.
Power football with the run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do
Tigers in the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Here comes the heat. Slips a tackle. There's a heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback, and you make him come.
Oh, there they go, all the way down
to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. To the air on 1st down. He's looking deep. A full dive to haul that one in.
That's a really nice looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy Williams, Jordan Shipley, not too many. This guy, though, I think has a chance to be special. This guy could go down in Texas history as one of the all-time greats.
Back up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Brought down just
Good, 1st and 10,
He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Touch pass on the run. Still on his feet. Get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And the Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. With jet sweep pass. Trying to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To the air, it's Russell. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter. This offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this. And
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll pull it down. He's loose. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Here's the return. Makes a move. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here.
Got it.
One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Quick pass on the fly motion. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Finding open areas. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated.
Oh, Chuck Cassidy
what can you
picked
say
up.
about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And he's coming out, and he comes out inside the 20.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were
They got it.
Ball squirting all over the place, and it went out of the back of the end zone. That'll be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Takes it on the return.
The return is brought down at the 36. And the Texas offense will take
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Slithers into space. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Ripping through the defense. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Remember,
He breaks the tackle. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make
Hey,
a
ready?
stop. The Longhorns have
I'm already on the
inside
4th quarter, so you better. Yep. What? It says you're ready. Why are you going through?
Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they tacked on the extra point.
Oh boy.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll take the return, trying to get better field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Back to throw, it's Russell. Unloads to the right. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Paul, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great...
I wouldn't hurt it. I can't do it today. I'll try tomorrow. Okay? And if she needs to go get it today, we're going to do it. What, Josh? Okay. We'll make that. Okay, we'll just tell it. Oh, right.